Norbert Hofer is hoping to ride a global wave of insurgent populism to win the Austrian presidency.
Whenever the elites distance themselves from voters, those elites will be voted out of the office.
Hofer's far-right Freedom Party has warned of a civil war over migration. His extreme rhetoric is winning votes. Polls give him a slim lead over his rival, the Green Party's Alexander Van der Bellen.
Politicians are playing with these fears. They are actually offering a new model of identification. And this model of identification is going back to the golden lands, even if they never existed.
Marine Le Pen, the leader of France's far-right National Front, has promised to turn back the clock to the days before the European Union and global free trade.
The British and the Americans dismiss these patronizing campaigns, these campaigns of fear. I'm convinced that the French people can too.
France's two-round election system has so far kept the far right out of power, but 2016 has shown that past voting patterns are a poor guide to modern politics.
Many people are feeling that maybe it's worth voting for these protest movements because this vote might eventually count and this vote might eventually change things, or at least this vote may eventually shake power.
Critics point to a common ally of the far right, Russian President Vladimir Putin. Russian banks gave Marine Le Pen multi-million-dollar loans to fight her campaign.
Putin is willing to fund all these far-right movements because they can only make pressure in the European Union context. But I think that is also a matter of, in national societies, what they can say about Russia.
That sympathy for Moscow is echoed by the political opposition in Italy, which smells victory in a referendum on constitutional change scheduled December 4th. A no vote could topple Prime Minister Matteo Renzi. In the Netherlands, the far-right Freedom Party tops the polls ahead of 2017 elections, despite the ongoing trial of its leader, Geert Wilders, on charges of inciting racial hatred. For now, all eyes are on Austria, which could deliver the first of a series of electoral earthquakes in Europe. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.